please. To be irresponsible means to transfer blame for your behavior to somebody else. The entire world is suffering under this destructive influence of irresponsibility. No one wants to take responsibility for their actions, their decisions, their situations, nor their circumstances. We are experts at blaming the past for our future. We blame our parents for our habits. We blame our teachers for our ignorance. We blame our leaders for the way we follow them. We blame sickness for our health. We blame our children for our social problems. They are our children. We blame cigarettes and tobacco companies for our cancer. We blame the government for unemployment. Let me pause there a minute. I got a problem with this one. You know why you ain't working? Because you don't want to. Nowhere in the Bible does the Bible ever state that the government's responsibility is to create employment. That's why nations are in trouble, because the government is creating employment for the people. Do you know the way they measure the wealth of a nation? Write this down. It's measured by 3 letters. GNP. Those of you who are economists know what I'm talking about. GNP. It means gross national product. Say it with me. Gross national product. That's how wealthy a nation is. Gross means total. National means the nation. And product is for productivity. That means the wealth of a nation is determined by how productive the whole nation is. Which means if you don't work, if you don't find ingenuity within yourself to be productive, then the whole nation is suffering from poverty. So you can't blame the government for your unemployment. You got a brain between your ear with 1 billion cells and you haven't used 10% yet. There's something you could do with your hands that you don't need the government to tell you. Some of you could bake some great cakes and you're still buying from the bakery. Some of you can sew very well and you're still buying from them folks in Paris. Tell your neighbor, maximize yourself. Tell your neighbor, deploy yourself. You see, if you don't deploy yourself, others will employ you. And whoever employs you will determine how much you're worth by what they pay you. And I've decided years ago, no one can pay what I'm worth. So we blame the government for our unemployment. We blame alcohol for our drunkenness. We blame our wives for our waywardness. We blame our husbands for our depression. Oh. We blame, the black man blames the white man for his predicament. And the white man blames the black man for his predicament. And the poor blames the rich for their poverty. And we live in an irresponsible generation. We live in a generation who believes that life owes them something. A generation who refuses to take personal responsibility for their own decisions and actions. Irresponsibility is the abandonment of conscience and the ignorance of accountability. To violate stewardship is to be irresponsible. So the criminal blames society for his misbehavior. Isn't that amazing? I heard a case just yesterday. A guy killed another guy, and the court are having difficulty because the plea of the young man who shot the other young man was that the community brought him up in a certain way, that's why he shot him. Now friends, when we have transferred our behavior to the society we live in, we are in trouble. We are a society of blamers. The sinner blamed the hypocritical preacher for his damnation. Think about that. Brother, well, I ain't coming to church. Why? Them preachers ain't no good. Brother, go to church for yourself. Don't worry about them preachers. Stop transferring your irresponsibility on a preacher. The Bible says work out your own salvation. If the preacher want to mess up, let him mess up by himself. You go ahead and live right.